Hey, how's it going, everybody? So I'm giving you an update on these Shredlights that I got for my Wowgo 2S Max. I had the standard mounts on the front here and the flat mounts on the back. I sent them a video showing, or they saw my video about it, and I wanted to see. So, well, they sent me some flat mounts. It was super tight. I'm trying to juggle these things around, trying to hold it up into a good spot. So these were super tight because the bottom of the actual Shredlight up here was binding between the mount and the deck. So if you have a Wowgo 2S Max hub board, you'll need the flat front and the flat rear. And so I'm going to get onto it because there's a little bit less space here between the trucks, so I'm going to try and see if I can get it to hit. And you'll discover if it hits before I do. Let's see. So I'm not sure if it's hitting or not. That's as far as I can go. So it's a journey of discovery together. Hopefully that's in camera. I guess I'll find out. So that's the update. The Shredlights are really cool. The only issue I've had with them so far is I paired them to the app, and now when I open the app, it's no longer paired. So I have to repair them again. But they do turn on if you, well, actually now, are they turning on? There we go. Now both of them went on. I probably should read the instructions. Okay. So I've got to repair them. Yeah, they're kind of acting weird. I can't use the app to turn them on, so I'll try starting from scratch to repair them. Anyway, that's the update on the Wowgo 2S Max. I'm going to play around with this a little bit more. I got another board coming, and then I'm going to actually put on the Cloud Wheel Rover wheels on this. And I know some people might say, well, it's just a hub board, why even bother? But I like to mess around with stuff, and this may end up being just a sacrificial deck. I may end up swapping out the drivetrain, batteries, whatever. But this will be like a DIY board after I'm done playing with it, because I plan on getting a couple other boards just because I'm having so much fun with it. Why not? So this was just my experiment. I do that a lot with things. I'll buy something cheap to try it out, and if I like it, then I can go further. Sometimes I'll buy things, like I bought a boat once. I was looking at like Mastercrafts and Ski Nautique boats for like $20,000, and I go, that's a lot of money, and I've never had a boat before. So I bought an $1,800 boat. This was a long time ago, around 2004 or something like that. Paid $1,800, beautiful boat. It was an older boat from the 80s or whatever. Inboard V6, really nice actually for the money. And I used it for a whole summer, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done. I don't really care about having a boat anymore. So I saved myself thousands of dollars by just experimenting. So I would recommend trying it with a cheap board first. If you love it, then upgrade. If you don't, you're not out a whole bunch of money. This was $379 after the summer sale, and then I bought an Evolve, not an Evolve, an X-Way Ripple, because I wanted a light board with a kicktail to actually, you know, go off curbs and fart around with. And I'll see how I like that. If I do, then I'll upgrade to the Wave. And then I really kind of am thinking I want the X-Way Atlas four-wheel drive with the gear drives, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have to go to Eastgate Con and try out a bunch of boards. But that's the update to the Shredlights. These are great for being seen at night. I got the red ones on the back, the headlights on the front. At night, you do need an auxiliary light for actually safely navigating. This is more for just illuminating in front of the board on the ground. But if you're hauling butt, it doesn't throw far enough forward, and it shows a bunch of shadows. So if you see a bump in the road or a divot or a manhole, you don't know how deep it is because it's so low to the ground. The lights are so low to the ground they can't illuminate to get any depth. So you still need a helmet light or a handheld light, and I use my in my hand I use my Surefire stiletto, and I'm gonna try and maybe take this clip off and then Velcro it to the back of the remote, so I have my remote in my hand and the lights actually on it. These are awesome lights, by the way. But anyway, that's it. Wowgo 2S Max Shredlights. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Later.